Well, good evening, everybody. Today is June the 9th, 2019, 6/9/19, and we have 21 days till the end of the year. 21 days, 3 whole glorious weeks. So in case you were asleep the first week, it is time to get busy. It's time to start selling something. We have 1 week till the till the STAR quarter ends. So I want to go over just a few of the things that are ending June 30th so that you don't forget, you don't miss out on anything. And then we're going to go over ways to finish your STAR by the end of the week. Okay, so a couple of things that are ending. First of all is, well, this isn't ending, but it's going on right now. Promotions is the Foundation of You contest. So don't forget all these times, and I just say I am guilty of it because I've already matched, I don't even know how many of my customers, but we have not done pictures. So you want to enter all these gals into your contest, and it's Mary Kay's contest. It's called MK Foundation of You contest, like all of that. So they're on Instagram. They post a picture. They tag you. They tag Mary Kay US, and then they have to do hashtag MK Foundation of You contest. And if they don't have a public Instagram, let's say it's private and only friends can see it, then they need to go to www.marykay.com/MK Foundation of You contest, and then follow the instructions. So you want to do that. Here's what we know. You don't enter, you don't win, right? And so 2 people win a trip to Santa Monica and $1,000 shopping spree, and if your customer wins, you win, all right? So y'all know the rules on that. Get that out to everybody, especially at your sales meetings. Don't let your girl leave before you see her enter it. Like, you want to do it right then while she's there, because they'll forget and not do it, okay? Second, the STAR Consultant jewelry is going away. So that's the little ladder pin that looks like a star. This is the last quarter to win that ladder pin or to get a different number or a different gemstone. So we will still be having the STAR Consultant program. You'll still win prizes. You'll still get recognition. But because they're doing the You Hold the Key, they decided not to do that ladder. We used to call it ladder pin because it used to be a ladder, but that star pin. But if you've never been a STAR Consultant before and you want a piece of jewelry that's fixing to go into the antique shop, you know, like that'll be vintage Mary Kay, you never can get it again, you want to finish your STAR this quarter. If you are working on 4-quarter STAR consistency, then of course you want to finish this quarter. And let me just tell you this, there's a 5th prize for those that invest in seminar. If you are a 4-quarter STAR, or if you have been a STAR Consultant all the quarters since you've been a new consultant, I think minimum 2 quarters on that, then you are in the 4-quarter STAR consistency prize. And the deal is, if you won your key, every single month you get to add 2,400 points to your total year-end points, and that is where you win the Kate Spade bags. So to win the Kate Spade bag, number 1, you got to go to seminar. That's right. If you're at home thinking, I wish I could go to seminar, you're not going to get a bag. So honestly, those bags are so cute. I mean, it's worth going to seminar to get a Kate Spade bag, right? Of course, you have to be a all-star consistency where you are a star all 4 quarters, or at least 2 if you're new, the 2 quarters you were in, and then you'll get your prize. If you were a star, if you do your key all 12 months or all the months that you were in Mary Kay, then that adds 2,400 points. So all the contest rules on that are under Mary Kay. You can look under contest and click on All-Star Consistency, and you'll see the Kate Spade bags and what you can get. And then they're doing a thing where the top 10 get all the bags, not just one. So look at your points, because you may be really close to a better bag, all right? So you got to look at that. You can look under reports, and you look under all-star consistency, and you can see your number of points. And if you were a star all 4 quarters, it'll show you that. And it may say including YHTK bonus. That's You Hold the Key bonus. So you can look under that. You can also look under reports under seminar recognition, and you can see that. Even if you're not registered, you can see, and then you might say, hey, I'm going to seminar. I'm going to go to seminar. I'm going to get everything that's coming to me, including a beautiful Kate Spade bag. Okay? So this is the key for the month of June. So this is a one necklace. Let me put it down so I can see it a little bit better. So it has the drop key right here, and then there's a little key up here. I mean, a little lock up here. And so they're attached. Isn't that beautiful? And you can't really see this, but this is a little crystal. It's a little crystal right here. So I know you can't see it in this video. But anyway, I love it. It's like wearing two necklaces in one. So that is the key for this month. And of course, if you're new in Mary Kay, you get it in this one of these really cute little You Hold the Key bags. And the thing this month is follow-up is the key. And so if you didn't know how to follow up, you can look in your Applause magazine on the very back page and you see, what? Talking about it. So anyway, I was pretty excited to see that. Okay, so seminar consistency, You Hold the Key. Also, the sales directors, don't forget that if you are a Great Start leader, which the sales directors, you have to be anyone who adds 3 or more Great Start qualified new team members, and you have to have one new Star team builder to get the final charm bracelet at seminar and get the little bling badge, okay? Also, let's see. There's a seminar consistency. If you are a June key winner, March, April, May, and June, all 4 months, and you got one new Great Start qualified recruit, and you go to seminar, you get a beautiful charm bracelet. So that's something that you want to do as well. Is, of course, you got to go to seminar for some of these, you know. So anyway, that's something to just don't forget about. Let's see what else I got here just to remind you of. Of course, the Star Quarter ends on Saturday, June 15th. So you want to see where you are. We're going to talk about that in a second. If you're a director, you want to see how many Star Consultants you have, because you get prizes for 20, 40, 60, and 80, and 100 stars in the whole year. So don't miss it by 1 star, okay? Of course, Destination Red. We have 21 days to qualify for Destination Red Cruise. We've been talking about this for 5 months and 9 days. So it's time to get it done. That's anyone who does 3,600 personally, 6 Great Start qualified team members, and 3 new first-time Star team builders on your team. So I know you can do it. We already have Veronica Brown, and several of you are like 1 person away. So I know we're going to get that done. The next is the Bring Your Besties. Don't forget about Bring Your Besties. That ends in June. Anyone that you recruit right now, that they are going to get 3 vouchers, that their first 3 people can come in for only $75. And that ends in June. What else ends in June? The $100 bonus for being a first-time Star team builder. So if you've never been in your red jacket before, you want to do it by June 30th so you can get a $100 bonus. That contest ends on the 30th. I don't know what they'll come out with for July, but we know that one ends on the 30th. So I didn't realize that. My husband is printing while I'm doing a conference call. I don't know what he's thinking. You probably hear it in the background. Anyway, hopefully it's not something long, but it sounds like it is. Okay, next is some other things is, of course, seminars, $195 to register if you went to career conference. New consultants since July the 1st can register for $195. If you were a Star Consultant last quarter, you can register for $195. And if you're on target for the quarter sales or the quarter recruiting, of course you can as well. Otherwise, it's $225 for everybody else. And you get $140 retail credit. So some of you have been pondering about seminar. You don't want to miss seminar. I can tell you, I've been this is going to be my 34th year in a row. You don't want to miss seminar. So register for seminar. Figure out a way to get there. It'll be the best money you've ever spent. Okay, so that's what's kind of going on this month. And I didn't want you to forget about any of that. So let's talk about our Star Consultant contest. Hang on just a minute. I'm going to pause this. I'm back. Okay. All right. So I'm going to go over 21 ways to finish your star. So if you're taking notes, you can just write this down. I'm also going to post this. Well, I'm not going to post it because some of it is not applies for right now. So I've had to adjust some of the stuff. So, but anyway, just write it down, or you can go back and listen to the video. Okay. So first of all, you want to look at what is your goal for being a star. Do you want to be a Sapphire, 1800, Ruby, 2400? Do you want to be, Do you want to be a diamond? Do you want to be an emerald? Or do you want to be a pearl? Okay. And then you want to see how much do you have in for the quarter. You can look under your reports where it says Star Consultant Tracking, or call your director. Just call her and say, how much do I have? Or you could go on marykintouch.com and you can click on At a Glance. And under At a Glance, it will tell you how much you have in for the quarter. But if you're unsure, ask your sales director and she can give you that total, okay? And then you want to subtract and say, how much do you need to finish? So maybe you did the key the last 2 months, so maybe you only need the 600. And so you could finish that by the 15th. And of course, we got the 60% off. So the skincare sets. So that's going to give you more money. More product for the money. So you want to look at that and see how much do you need to finish. Then you want to see, let's say you need $600 and in your checking account is minus 45. Maybe you're like, I would like to be a star, but I do not have the money. So what could you do, right? So we're going to see how much retail do you need to sell this week to finish your star. All right. So you can look at it one of two ways. Let's say you have full inventory on your shelf. Like your shelf is full. You've got over $3,600, $4,800 of products on your shelf. So you don't really, you are at the place where you don't have to reinvest in your business. You can just take a profit. So if that's the case, and you need 600, then you're going to need to sell 1,200. Y'all with me? Because you'll order 600, and of course you'll make 600. So then you could think of, what could I do to sell $1,200 this week? Can you have a $1,200 week? Yes. Yes, you can. I've had a $1,600 party. I've had some other women have $1,000 parties. And I'm going to give you some selling ideas. But you want to figure that out. How much do I need to sell? Maybe your shelf is a little low. You're looking over there at your shelf, like I'm looking at mine, and you have like one cleanser and a couple foundations and a lipstick. Well, it could be that you need to invest all of it into your business and don't take a profit, and let's get you some inventory on your shelf to really run a business, right? So you know how much you have and you know how much you need according to how much you sell. So you're going to figure that out. The second thing is, do you have any qualified team members that are going to bump you up 600 points? Some of you have got some recruits since March 15th or March 16th, and they're Great Start qualified, which means they've ordered 600 in the last quarter. Then that's going to bump you up 600 points once you get your 1,800 in. So you might be a Sapphire, but you have a Great Start qualified team member, and that's going to bump you up to the Ruby Star level. So look at that, and don't leave that on the table. Let's say you had 3 qualified team members and you're not a star. You don't get anything. But if you're a star, you're an Emerald Star Consultant with 3,600 points to spend. And there's some really nice prizes. I'm really digging the Yeti cooler. I'm past that, but I really like that Yeti cooler. My Apple Watch did just kind of die on me, so I like that too, so I might get the Apple Watch. So as you recruit, you get bigger prizes, all right? And so on that, you might say, well, maybe your goal is on that Pearl Star, and you've got 3,000 in, and you need 1,800. So could you get 3 qualified team members this week? Yes, you could. Yes, you could. So how many interviews would you have to do to get 3 qualified team members? Well, you would probably want to talk to anywhere from 12 to 15 girls, 12 to 15 women to get 3 team members. May not take you that many, but it might. And then you would want to do inventory with them, and so they could invest in their business. The great thing is, I feel like anyone that joins Mary Kay right now has an advantage, because their initial order, they're going to get way more because of the 60% off on the Miracle Set, the Ultimate Miracle Set, the Clear Proof, Botanicals, and the men's products. So I feel like that the girls that come in right now are really going to want to take advantage of at least a 600, but possibly, a 12, 18, or 36 to maximize their product that they're going to get, because not only will they get the 60%, but they're also going to get all the free product for being a new consultant. So it's a great time to come into Mary Kay, and it's a really great, and they get the 3 besties. So they get, to also bring 3 people in. So they could really have an extraordinary month by coming on in and getting their 3 recruits and becoming a red jacket, get that $100 bonus, and moving forward. So those are the steps to kind of figure it out. So these are 21 ideas of some things you could do this week to finish that star. Okay, this week. I've seen people, believe it or not, I'm going to tell you a couple of these. I've seen people use these that had like, $200 in. And they're like, no, I'm going to be a star. I don't care. I'm going to do it. I'm going to get $1,600 and I'm going to do it by the 15th. Okay. So, all right, let's just go through them. As I go through them, you can write them down if it sounds interesting to you, or you can wait until you hear one that sounds interesting and then write that one down. You know, obviously you can't do all these, but if you pick 2 or 3 to do this week, I think it would really help you. And then directors, when we get done, I'm just going to go through and I'm sure you'll think of some that I didn't say, any kind of selling ideas that you have. Okay. So number 1, this is an obvious. Book and hold 3 to 5 parties this week. 3 to 5 parties this week that you will actually book and hold. Let's say you don't have any on the books. So you could get off the phone, or even while I'm talking, text somebody and get a booking, you know, or in the morning, you know, invite some people to the meeting, do 3 or 4 parties this week. The great thing is the Star Consultant quarter ends on Saturday. So you actually could have 3 parties on Saturday and place your order that night. You really could. So that's number 1. Number 2 is book 3 to 5 guests to go to your sales meeting with you this week. 3 to 5 guests to go to the sales meeting. And you could offer one glamour item at half off if she orders $30. Something like that. Or since we got the deal on the miracle sets, you may offer a deal on the miracle set. Like if they buy the miracle set, they get a charcoal mask free. Or they get their foundation free. Something like that. You know, a little incentive on that. I saw a promotion that one of the top directors is doing, and she's doing that you can get your miracle set at half price if you do a party with 4 people. And that's the hostess credit. So if they want to do a party with 4 people, they could get their own personal miracle set for half price. So here's the thing. It's not costing you any money because you're going to get the miracle set at 60% off. Right? It's 60% off. So you're still making 10%, even when you give it to her at half price. And she's going to have to do a party for you to get it. So that's an idea too. I would probably say 18 and older for the guests, 18 and older, so that you will make sure you have opportunity to sell something. Because not that 18-year-olds don't have money, but 18 and older have more, or 18 and younger. Okay, number 3, contact your preferred customers, the ones that you send the books out to. A lot of times we send these books out, but we don't follow up. I mean, you paid money to send those books out to your customers, so follow up with them and maybe set some like 10 on-the-go appointments where you will go in and show them the new product. What is the new product right now? Well, there's a lot of things you could show them. You could show them the Paparazzi Pink Lipstick. You could show them the new foundations. According to the last time they've ordered, you know, you could show them the new Repair Lifting Serum because it's not in the book, but it is available, right? And you could even just highlight the skincare or something that they have not used before, okay? So you could set 10 little on-the-go appointments that take literally 10 to 15 minutes. You put it in a basket, you go in, maybe it's at her work or right after work, or you meet her at Starbucks, go through and just say, hey, I just want to show you some of the new things. Okay, so 10 little appointments, and you know, those little appointments, you'll be surprised. You're going to bring other things in that basket with you that maybe she buys or that she might be interested in. Like you might throw in a mascara, a makeup remover, you know, maybe facial cleansing cloths, things like that that are really popular sellers. Maybe fix up one of our new compacts if she hasn't purchased the new compact. Fix that up. Maybe one with brown eyes, green eyes, and blue eyes, and have that ready to go. You can get those colors off In Touch to see what colors to put in there and have those ready too, because she might just want a new look for the summer. Okay. All right. Number 4 is book 5 to 10 customers who work outside of the home to be a silent hostess. Offer them $25 free for every $100 that they sell. Prepare packets with the lookbooks and sales tickets. So this could be something you would just get like a manila envelope. We used to do this all the time. We take a manila envelope, we put 3 or 4 lookbooks, maybe 10 or 12 sales tickets in there. And then on the outside, you draw lines, like 25 lines. And then you have customer's name, phone number, and then what they ordered. And how it works is she would just, let's say she works at the bank with 20 women. So on her break, she would say, you would tell her, she would look at the ladies and say, hey, you guys, my Mary Kay consultant, she's got a big goal this week, and I told her I would get some orders for her. And so I've got some books in here, and if anybody would like to flip through it and order anything, that would really help my friend. Y'all can look through here on your lunch hour, on your break, and let me know if you want to order something. It's that easy. People do it all the time. I remember I used to be in church, and people like hand down some Tupperware magazine. They don't do that anymore, but you know what I'm saying? Tupperware, Pampered Chef, all these other companies that are selling stuff, and people will look at it and go, like if it was me, honestly, I would probably take the book. Let me grab a book. If someone said, here, Cleta, my cousin's doing a Pampered Chef party. Can you go? I go, no. I mean, I'm too busy. I got Mary Kay to do, right? I go, oh, thank you so much, but no. I barely even cook myself. She goes, well, do you want to order something? It counts for my party. I'm just telling you right now, I would take that Pampered Chef book. I go, all right, let me look at it. And I would flip, and I'll go, well, I guess I could, give me that. How much do I need to go and pay you now? And then I would ask her that, and I would probably buy some little something because I like that girl and I want to help whoever. Even if I don't even need it, I would probably spend $20, $30 just to get something to help her. Have y'all ever done that for somebody? I do it all the time because I'm a sucker. There's a lot of suckers at workplaces. But anyway, it's something that you could do if you have some customers that really would. Think of the girls that always say, you got anything on sale? Don't y'all got customers like that? Every time she orders, she goes, you got any specials? When's that going to be on sale? You're like, this isn't JCPenney's. I don't have regular scheduled sales. So those women that are always looking for a deal, they're always trying to make you hold their check, they're always asking for a special, say, you know what, I thought of you, and this would be a way for you to get some free product. So if you sell $300, that's $75 free for you. And so she would get their checks, or you could say, if they say, call me with your credit card, then you could call them with a credit card, and you could call them and get their credit card information over the phone. So you could do that with 10 girls. What if 10 girls sold $200 a piece? That's $2,000. Wouldn't that be amazing? You didn't do anything. Give her a little free product. That is great. And you'd have these 10 good, really good potential recruits, because if she could sell and she's not even a consultant, just think, and you could say, you know what? We need to sign you up. Because had you been in Mary Kay, this could have been your money. And saying, I'll tell you what, I don't even know those ladies at your work. If you sign up, I will actually give you all of those customers. And now they're all on the product. They can do all their reorders with you. And I'll actually let you get together with them, and we'll do a party, but it can be your party. Brilliant. Okay, so that's one idea. Okay, number 5, demo satin hands, Time-Wise repair, or microdermabrasion on 5 people every day this week. Every day, demo something on 5 people, whatever you got. Microdermabrasion is great because you can do it on the back of the hand, rinse it off, put the pore minimizer on. They can go just like this and look. You can do the satin hands, really easy in any bathroom. Time-Wise repair, you know, you could take that and do a little facial on the back of the hand as well. Okay, number 6, do the 24-24-24. You've all heard about it. We've all done it. It's okay to keep doing it. It's not like every single time you do it, everybody orders, right? So you could do the 24-24-24 where they sell you sell $24 to 24 people in 24 hours. Okay, so that's one idea. You can ask your family and friends to be, and I had not heard this before, to be a one-day wonder at work. Okay, and that's where they sell 24 items in 24 hours for you. And you say, who could do the one-day wonder challenge for them at work? It's kind of like the silent hostess. But you would have a girl that say, hey, I got a challenge for you. I'm going to give you a book and some samples. And if you sell 24 items of anything in this book, then I'll give you anything you want at half price. Yes, of course I would do that, right? So that's just kind of similar to the silent hostess thing. All right, number 10, contact customers with birthdays this month to book their birthday makeover. So look through your profile cards. If you happen to be a great consultant and you put that down on InTouch, you can pull them up really easy. But if not, go through your profile cards to see, and that's something that you could do. You can maybe offer them 15% off when they share their appointment with 2 friends. All right. Number 11, contact husbands of customers with anniversaries this month. You know, on the profile cards, you get all of that information. They put their, right on here, they put their birthday and their anniversary. And so you can just look through your contacts and see who you could call for that. Why else are you even getting that information if you don't do anything with it, right? Okay. Number 12, contact people for gift buying ideas for the current holiday, which we're not in a holiday in June. However, you know, you do have like June brides and things like that. Well, what am I saying? We have Father's Day. Father's Day is next Sunday, so you could make some Father's Day calls. See how many people you could call for to buy their father something. So, or the father of their children, right? Okay. 13, contact basic skincare customers and introduce one other product line. Offer 15% off purchases of body care, sun care, and fragrances, something that they don't normally use. Okay. Number 14, enroll your family members. Challenge your mom, husband, son, daughter, all to sell $100. I mean, really, why can't they do that? They can help you. You would help them, right? Right. Okay. Number 15, hold a phone lottery. Contact as many customers as you can in 1 hour for reorders and tell them one customer will get her order for free. I mean, it's just like a fun thing you're going to do. And that way you're not staying on the phone very long with them. You're just going to call them real quick. You could even, you could do a texting lottery and just text 20 people and say, I'm doing a 1 hour lottery, and every order that comes in the next hour is at 9 o'clock p.m. is going to a drawing, and you'll get, one person will get their order free. Okay. 16, sell gift baskets for the holidays. And what I was thinking of, other than Father's Day, is June brides. June brides, you know, so you're thinking, who's going to wedding showers right now? Who's going to baby showers that you could hook up someone with a gift for that? 17, hand out 10 product samples or stuffed lookbooks every day this week and follow up for feedback. A stuffed lookbook would be where if you would have your lookbook and then you would say, open it up to the microdermabrasion page, and you would tape one of the microdermabrasion samples on there. And then you may open up to, like, the time-wise, maybe the Serum C, and you might tape a little Serum C on there. And you can open up to the Mary Kay Miracle Set page, and then, or the color page, and you could tape some samples of some color. And then you say, listen, I've got bunches of colors in here. There's like 5 samples in this book, and I'd like to give it to you and let you try them. And then tomorrow, do you mind if I follow up and see how you liked them? Okay, so you could do that. 18, do your own personal reorder, or you use the Mary Kay from head to toe. Are you going to the beach and going to Walgreens and buying some other brand of sunscreen? Why? Why would you do that? I'm telling you what, our Mary Kay sunscreen really helps prevent sun damage. It works, and it doesn't feel sticky like some. I have actually been to the beach, and like somebody in the family had bought some spray-on bronzer sunscreen where you spray it on and you look bronzy, and then I had burned. And then I use the Mary Kay, and I don't at all. So use our Mary Kay products for that. We have it. Why wouldn't you use it? You get it half price. Okay. Number 19, order products for gifts for your personal friends and family this month. Who has a birthday this month in your family? Number 20, invest in the new products coming out this quarter, which would be the foundations, and then all the 60% off products and the pink, paparazzi pink. And then number 21, build your inventory to a full store level, at least 4,200 wholesale on your shelf. And that's just recommended, but it's according to your needs. 4,200 would not be near enough for me. When you're selling a couple $100 a day, that's not near enough, right? So those are some ideas that I kind of found. Leah Laughlin actually had, to give her a little credit, she's the one that I saw on one of her pages. But I'm sure you could think of some other things to do it. And we all need to move product, right? I just ordered 9 boxes of Mary Kay. I maxed it out. So I'm looking over here. I got a lot of miracle sets that I need to get rid of because I don't order it just to see it on my shelf. I order it to see it get off my shelf and into somebody else's bathroom, right? So I know that one of the things that I am going to do, I'm going to show you, okay? Check it out. Okay, hang on. Let me move the trash out of it. This right here is a stack of, from February to March, profile cards, facials that I have done and orders that I've taken from these ladies. And on the back of every single one of them are names. Tons and tons and tons of names. So my goal is to book myself 20 parties. I'm going to use these names to book the parties. As a matter of fact, what I'm going to do first is I'm going to call this girl. And I'm going to say, Shelby, this is Cleta. You remember when I facialed you February the 8th at the party? I actually found your card, and I have not contacted these girls to follow up with them yet. And before I contact them individually, I was going to see if you might like to do a party and we can invite these girls to your party. Because you got 4 really good prospects on here, your mom and your sister. And so I just assume you get the credit for it if you'd be interested. And plus, it's probably time for us to have a follow-up facial anyway. Okay, so I'm going to go through every single one of these. Here's another girl. What's her name? Jordan. I'm going to say, Jordan, this is Cleta. I gave you a facial on February 8th, evidently at the same party. Here's the thing. And now I'm remembering who they are. But here's the thing. When you facial somebody one time and you haven't seen them again, it's hard to remember them. I mean, this is a lot of people right here. And so I really, like, when you facial a ton of people one time, it's that month I facialed like 50 people. So I'm going to follow up with them, and that'd be the easiest way for me to get a party. I'll say, you've got 9 names on here, and I was fixing to text them, but honestly, would you be interested in having a party for me in June? I've got a really special deal. You can get a miracle set at half price for having 4 to 5 people at your party. And if she bought the miracle set in February, then it should be almost out. And if she didn't buy it, why not get it at half price? So that's my plan. It's all in this little stack right here. Okay, so I'm going to unmute the sales directors just one by one. And if you guys can think of a little selling idea or something, I know I covered a bunch of them here, but you may have something that you're doing right now or what your plans are to sell more. We all have huge goals for this month. And so you might think of something that you can add. So I'm going to start up here with Loree.
Hi, everybody. As you were talking, I was just thinking of one of the things that I was going to be doing too. I just used the last of my oil-free eye makeup remover this week, and I thought, again, I'm like, why is everybody not using this product? Because it is wonderful. And so that was one of the things that I was going to do this week too, was to do a little combo order on the oil-free eye makeup remover, mascara, and the primer, and do some kind of discount with that. Because honestly, if you're doing these 24 by 24, or you're doing any of the silent hostesses with people that are at work, anybody can sell a mascara and that oil-free eye makeup remover. So you could even target like specific products, because sometimes I feel like it's easier when you've got a closer goal, where you've got people that are working for you with that. Just say, hey, I'm in a contest to sell 10 of these sets. Can you help me? Who can you sell a mascara to? So sometimes just having a focus on that helps as well, especially when you're using outside hostesses.
That's a great idea, and a good one to do that, as well as the eye makeup remover and the mascara, is charcoal mask. Mm-hmm. And you might even give her one and say, look, let them try it on the back of their hand, and see how many they could sell. So thank you. That's so true. You might put the book in there, but say, this is what you're really trying to sell: a makeup remover and a mascara. So, and who doesn't need that? Everybody needs it. Okay, thanks, Loree. Okay, Miss Marcia. I think I got you.
Hey, how are y'all?
Good.
Good. Okay, so I'm all wind blown. I walked on the beach for an hour, but it was gorgeous. So wish y'all were here. But what I'm doing is I'm really working to call back people that I maybe haven't called back in the past. And, because like you were saying, you facial them and then it's like kind of falls off. And so I'm calling them back to see when we can get together and they can try the new foundation and get in the contest. And we're doing events every week at our meeting where they have an opportunity to try the foundation. And then there's special perks, like tomorrow night we're having a photographer there, and then we're doing a besties night. So the other thing that I'm doing is that I have a lot of facial box leads that I haven't gotten to. And so I'm calling them and telling them that because we have a special for Mary Kay this month, I'm doing what you talked about, that if they'll have 4 friends join them, they can pick a skincare set of their choice at half price. And so that's been really going well.
Okay. Thank you, Marcia.
So, yay.
Thank you. And welcome.
Thank you.
Okay, Allison.
Hey guys, can you hear me?
I can.
Okay, awesome. Well, Loree took my idea, which is something it's like my go-to idea, which is keep it simple and just pick an item. And I call it book 10 to win. And I get 10 people that are like my silent hostesses. to sell 10 of some item. And so it's book 10 to win. It's like and I typically pick mascara because it's easy and everybody wears it.
Right.
And so, oil-free eye makeup remover, sometimes people don't know what it is or whatever the case is, but with mascara, everybody knows what a mascara is. And then you can give her a free mascara for being your hostess and a free mascara oil-free eye makeup remover if she literally sells 10. And then you have that conversation with her, like Cleta was saying, like, girl, you sold 10. Let's do the math on that. This how much it is. You would have made this profit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's sometimes eye-opening to her to go, huh, now if you have 10 people do that and each of them sell 10, think of the money that
it's $1,800.
Right. It's bam, you're a star.
Right. Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And so
Allison, we lost you. Okay, we're just going to go on to Rosie.
Cleta, thank you for all those great ideas. I've been writing down like fast and furiously, and also what Allison and Laurie talked about. I can't think of anything else. I really can't. I think there's some great ideas. I do like the idea of keeping it simple, because I think while it's great for people to have a lot of choices, when you're focused on something and you have a short amount of time, to just have one or two items is really key. And so I just thank you for sharing these ideas, and I plan on sharing them with the rest of the girls in my unit. So thank you.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Okay, Jana.
All right. Hey, Cleta, awesome ideas. One of my favorites was the hand out the stuffed lookbooks. I've never heard about a stuffed lookbook, so that was really exciting for me. So, okay, so my thought is I always tell my consultants, when we get into these zones where we feel like we need to sell quickly, a lot of times people get into the mode where they're thinking of a sale. They're like, I'm going to have a sale. I'm going to have a sale. But you know what? If you're strategic with that, and if you give a deal like spend 100, get $20 free, spend 200, get 50 free, spend 300, get 100 free, spend 400, get 200 free, which I have a flyer. I can post that on the Boss Babes, and I got a blank one that I can share that I shared with my unit. What that does is that helps you move more product, because if you just told people you were going to have you had a 15% discount, then they might spend $75, and then you would have to discount it. But if you say, oh my goodness, when you spend $100, you're going to get $20 in free product. And it encourages them, because every time, like when you do a bump up, like if you have $200 in sales and then you give them $50 free, and with all of these, you're still profiting, but you're moving product fast and you're encouraging large orders. And so when you call your preferred customer program, I would get out my PCP list, or I'd get out my client list, and I would call my people that are using the Time-Wise Repair first. And then I'd look at the people that are using the 3D set and if you have the My Consultants or the My Customers Plus app, you can see who has spent the most money in the last year. You know your clients, and so you can target who the people that are purchasing the most product are. And so they're the ones that will benefit the most, and you'll move the most product. And just to give a little credit, Jill Davis shared that with me. National Sales Director Jill Davis shared that idea with me, rather than having a sale to do that, buy this and get so much free, years ago. And I've used this a few times to finish out Queen's Court of Sales and Triple Star.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, let's see here. Latrice?
Hello.
Hey, girl. Go ahead.
Hey. I love the look. I love the stuff look last month, and I'm going to finish up tomorrow and Tuesday. I text, I'm looking at about 60 people that are my customers, and I told them I have a really big goal, and of course my goal is to finish Cadillac, but you could say Star, you could say whatever, and out of 60 people respond, that said, yes, I want to help you with your goal. 14 actually purchased over $1,045. And y'all, it is no different. It is a numbers game, okay? I just subtracted division, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, 1 out of 4 people responded out of the 60 and spent over $1,000. So y'all, you have to just get people involved in your goal. They want to help you. They want to help you win.
They do. Wow, that is awesome. That is awesome, Latrice. Congratulations on that. I know that's a little boost for the week, right? Okay, let's see.
All right.
That's right. Okay, Valerie.
Hey, I got in because I was with a new consultant, so I got in on the conversation late. Did you ask what we were doing?
Well, what I said, we mentioned a bunch of selling ideas, and so maybe if you have a selling idea, so you may say one we've already said, but go for it.
Okay. There's a couple things, and they've already said some of them, like the $100 and get $20 for free. I was just telling a new consultant that as well. And another one is and I think you've probably already seen, and it's been posted about the skincare sets on sale, but not reduced a lot to where you're not making your 50%, because we're getting them on sale. So it's to move skincare sets and get skincare sets. So pretty much that's what I'm doing right now is for all my people that need to build their inventory, to focus on the skincare and start. But I've been doing a lot of parties and foundation matching.
Okay.
Basically, for myself personally, that's what I've been doing. I'm getting people on skincare and foundation.
Yeah, exactly.
It's all in the faces.
For sure. Okay, awesome. All right, Sayla, hang on just a minute. Okay, Sayla. Sayla? Let me see. You know what? I unmuted Maud instead of Sayla. Sayla, don't you like that, Maud? Okay, how about now, Sayla?
Okay, yeah, can you hear me?
I can. Sorry about that.
Okay. Yeah, what great ideas. And one of the things I have done in the past several weeks, the items that we've gotten on the flash sales, I've used those as gift with purchases in my reorders. And I have had such great luck with the toning lotion. I have just given people full-size bottles as a gift with purchase, and I have had I gave away 10, and 8 out of 10 of the ladies that I gave them to called me and reordered. They said, we love this stuff, I need 2 bottles. So I have sold, I used them as with this, but then they called me back like within a week and said, I got to have enough of this stuff, I do not want to run out. So some of the stuff that we've gotten at a discount, you can use as a gift with purchase if it's something that people don't normally try. And it has just been amazing to me, because I had that toning lotion just sitting on my shelf, but I've sold 20 bottles of it.
Wow.
So,
wow.
Yeah.
And you know what's so crazy is I love that toning lotion. Like I won't
Mhm.
think about it, but I really don't sell it. So I really should do that. That's a great idea.
Yeah, because the lady that I sold it to, she's a glamour lady. That's typically what she buys from me. But I thought, but she's a great customer. So I just said, I know it's an expensive gift, even at my cost. But I thought, but gosh, I've got all these sitting on my shelf. Maybe she'll love it. And then she called me. She said, I need 2 bottles. And then so I did it with another lady, and she called me back and she said, I need 2. And so anyway, it's anything like that you have on your shelf. If once people try it, they will love it.
That is a great tip. Thank you, Sayla. I'm going to do that this week. Okay. There's one more director on the phone, and it's our brand new director, Ms. Veronica Brown. So let's all give her a hand. She wasn't on here last week, I don't believe, but Veronica, we are so excited to welcome you to the Boss Babe Director. So is there anything you'd like to add for sales?
Well,
Thank you. And you gave some really good tips, Cleta, and so did you, Sayla. I actually have a bottle of toning lotion on my shelf, so I'm going to break it out in the morning and use it and give a testimony on it. But I'm thinking about looking at my new consultants that are very close to becoming qualified and give them a challenge so that they can get qualified this week. So
that's a great idea. And also, you've got some also probably that are real close to STAR as well. And or they may already have done STAR. Anybody that ever did you hold the key, like got a key, they're close to STAR. If you ask me.
I do. I have a couple that are very close. You're right.
That's a great idea. That is a great idea. Thank you for sharing that. And I want to tell y'all that as y'all were talking, I skipped a number. So in case y'all were writing down numbers, number 9, number 9. And it's one of the best ones. And I put all kind of notes besides number 9. So I don't know how I skipped it, but it was sell STAR certificates. It's very similar to what Jana was talking about, and it's actually the one that I know Sandra Bowes in our unit, she's used this before, and it's where you tell people, say, I'm selling STAR certificates, and you can use them now, or you can just use them later when you get ready to order. And I have 3 denominations that you can purchase. One is a $100 STAR certificate for $75. The second one is a $150 STAR certificate for $100, and the third is a $200 STAR certificate for $150. And so basically you're calling it a STAR certificate because it's helping you make your STAR. And then I do this on Black Friday, and I'll have at least 5 to 10 people that will do the 150 for $100 every single time. And one year I didn't do it, and I had people text me and go, are you doing that certificate? And I'm like, yes, I am. And so, I mean, I will sell, so think about if you sold 10 STAR certificates for $100, $150 for $100, that is $1,000 right there. And they can use it right then, or you could they can hold it, and then when they get ready to order. And I told them they could use all of it, part of it, or none of it, whatever they want to do. Or I'll even break it up and give them a certificate to give away, in case they wanted to use it as a gift. So, and you don't have to use that. Some people do 125 for $100, or you can do like what Jana was talking about, where you say spend 100, get 20 free. So either way, Kohl's does that. They call it Kohl's Cash. You go in there, you spend 100, and then you get these $10, for every $50 that you buy, you get $10 Kohl's Cash to be spent at another time. So there's people that do that as well in Mary Kay. So hopefully some of these suggestions will help you get some sales this week. There's nothing like doing a party, but in addition to your parties, maybe you can incorporate some of these this week to move some product so that you can win the things that you're trying to win, like becoming a STAR, like finishing up the Princess Court of Sales or the National Court of Sales. Okay. And then don't forget about recruiting. Don't forget, we're always about recruiting to finish that cruise, and to finish the National Court of Recruiting or the Princess Court of Recruiting, which would be 24 or 12 Great Start Qualified, or your unit court, which would be 6 Great Start Qualified. So there's lots to do this week. There's 3 weeks. It's the 3 weeks of miracles to achieve big, big, big between now and the end of the seminar year. And I know y'all can do it. I know you can do it. So thank y'all for calling in tonight. If you're on our Boss Bag Boxer group, I would like for you to box us that you were on the call and what is 1 or 2 ideas that you are going to use this week. Okay? 1 or 2 ideas that you're going to use this week. And if you're a STAR, you might just say, I'm already a Sapphire STAR, going for Ruby, or whatever it is. Okay? And so we would love to hear that. You guys have a great week. I can't wait to talk to you next Sunday. And for all our YouTubers, whoop, whoop, thanks for calling in. Have a great one, you guys. And I'll post the rewind in just a few minutes.